Okay, hey guys, you listen to Vaul. Just commentating another first-person video. This one is a game that I played again on Iccup against a Terran, not against a Terran player, against a protoss player. This is probably around D plus kind of rank, D plus C minus maybe. I'm not even sure if it's that. But the map is Othello, and here I am as the brown Terran at the top left. And just putting the network on high latency here because, as usual, Iccup lags for me. I really can't get any decent ping on Iccup. It's just too hard from being in New Zealand. I know I complain about that a lot, but if you guys lived here, you'd know that it's pretty bad. Just Terran versus Protoss. I really like to play just a really standard FD Terran or Siege Expand on Iccup. I don't really like to practice anything too risky, just because, as usual. Oh, excuse me. I'm trying to improve my macro management and just general game sense. So I want to get the game into, take it into the late game, take it into at least past the mid game, and just put myself to the test and discipline my build order and so forth. Trying to remember supply depots, trying to remember to add factories and get upgrades and stuff like that. So that's what I'm practicing in this game. What I'll do is I'll scout after supply depot because I've just been cheated so many times on Iccup. People just proxy gateway, fast dark Templars, you name it, and I'm just getting really sick of that. So what I do is I just scout as soon as possible. Sometimes I even scout before the supply depot is finished, just because I'm sick of people doing that to me. And really, I don't care if I'm behind economically at the start. I just want to take the game past any point where they might cheese me. So that's why I scout so early on Iccup. And here I am about to hit 12 supply and go for barracks and refinery at the same time, of course. Just scouting for the top right. Sometimes I go straight through the middle, just again because players on Iccup at low level just like their cheese, sometimes building stuff in the middle of the map and so forth. And yeah, not too much else to say about the game at this point. Just waiting for my scout to see if there's anything at the top right. And of course, hotkeying my buildings, getting the F3 and F4 keys over the natural expansion and where my factories are going to be. Scouted his base straight away, and first of all, seen that subordinates core going down. Looks like he hasn't scouted me, and he probably won't be building a zealot, so that's good. I could just focus on what he's going to be doing in terms of dragoons, whether he's going to go 2-gate, whether he's getting a range. So that's what my scout will be looking out for. And meanwhile, I'll be getting a factory. And probably going FD Terran, just because I haven't really seen him commit to 2 gateway yet. If I see that second gateway going down, then maybe I'll stop building marines and get siege instead of mines. But just depends on whether my SCV can stay alive for long enough in this base. And a little bit of lag here. His opponent's just almost lagging out. As you can see, there's just been lag spikes and stuff throughout the game. It's probably because he's probably from a non-Western region, and the ping difference is just a bit much. And that SCV scout's still alive. I can see that Dragoon range being upgraded, so that gives me some indication that he's going to be focusing on Dragoons. Not sure whether he's going to be going for 2-gate, but we'll find out shortly. And his probe has found my base, but luckily I've completed everything that I need to, and I've got Marines out to harass. Just taking my SCV past that artificial, that map artifact rather, and that's to stop the Dragoon from killing the SCV, just to be a bit annoying. That forces the SCV to just wait outside the little choke, and you can leave your SCV there and wait for a probe. And I was headed the SCV back through, just because I didn't see the Dragoon camping, and it just had a scout of his space to see what he was really up to. And now I'm getting my factory shop. Got rid of their probe, so the 4 Marines will just camp on the ramp to stop the Dragoons from attacking, and we'll take it from there. Alright, so things going pretty well so far. I haven't really been harassed badly by a probe. I haven't. My scout managed to see a fair amount of his base before it got taken out, so that's pretty good. I think he is focusing on Dragoons at this point, so I'll keep that in mind. Just not enough gas there to get my upgrade, but yeah, gonna get the mine upgrade, because I didn't see him getting a very quick second gateway, I think. And what I'll do is I'll just push out with my initial Marines and tank and lay mines outside my choke point, just in case he's cancelled everything and gone for Dark Templars or something weird like that. Yeah, well, that's a little bit unrealistic given the fact that he was going for Dragoon range. It would have been a bit hard for him to get Dark Templars in time, I think. But yeah, the plan is just to put mines outside my choke point while I'm expanding, and then if I see too many Dragoons, I'll retreat, and the Dragoons will have to wait for observers before they can get past those mines. In the meantime, I will have siege mode, so that's good. Alright, and what I want to do is of course get a engineering bay just after I've started the command center, just because again D level players, D plus players really like their cheese. They could be just going for a reavers or something like that, and I want to make sure that I'm ready, and build quite a lot of marines to move out with, and just taking an SCV along with my force. I learned that from Brad OK. On some maps he does that when he does this FD push and FD Terran push. He takes a couple in SCV or two out just to help the initial force push out, and you can really put some serious pressure on the protoss if they haven't really gone mass dragoons. And I'm shortly about to find out whether he did indeed go mass dragoons, but he's got nothing there and he hasn't expanded, so perhaps he is trying to be a bit sneaky and teching instead of. There's his 3 dragoons. I'm going to have a shot at them because I've got quite a lot of marines, and there's one dragoon taken down. I'm trying to move up the ramp just to get rid of that higher ground advantage, and he's got a fourth dragoon pushed out, so that doesn't look too good for me. I'm just going to stall him for a bit and try and put some mines down, and wow, being really lucky with the mines, killing all of his dragoons. Wow, that was just really fortunate by me. So I'm just going to put the pressure on him here, and this is giving me an opportunity to see what he's actually doing. He did go for 2 gates, of course, and if I can get some units further into his base, I'll be able to see what his game plan really is, and that will really give me an advantage. I mean, more so than killing his dragoons, but seeing what he's actually up to and allowing me to tailor my play accordingly should be really good. Just meanwhile making sure my SCVs are transferred, and now I can just head back up. And has he built any more dragoons yet? No, he hasn't. And wow, so he's actually getting a 3rd gateway and an observatory. So wow, not even working on his economy at all. And there's a robotic supports facility. So immediately just chucking turrets down left and right. This is really fortunate though that I've seen him do that. I know that he hasn't got observers yet, so I know that he's contained by my mines, and I know that he's heading my way with a reaver and shuttle. So that means what I want to do is keep my forces in my base, get turrets up everywhere, and prevent him from doing any damage whatsoever with that reaver. And then I'll be sitting pretty with my economy, and I should be able to roll over him later in the game. And here comes that shuttle. The tank spotted it, and then hopefully that turret finishes in time. Yeah, that's the turret, so that'll give me some protection. But I think I'm still in a bit of a weak position. Yeah, he's going to try putting his reaver down right away. He's blasting me with scarabs, so that's a whole bunch of SCVs lost already. But managed to take out the shuttle and the reaver, so that was fortunate. I did get a spot off earlier on at his robotics facility. His robotics support bay is what I meant to say, and prevented him from doing more damage than he could have done. In the meantime, just adding some more factories to get ready to push out and put some pressure back on him. And what I'm doing here is just setting up around my 3rd base. In hindsight, because I'm commentating this obviously after I played the game, I obviously wasn't talking and playing at the same time. This is a bit of a mistake here, because he went 3 gateways. I mean, that's full-on pressure, and here I am going for a 3rd base. It's really greedy. Just because I thought I'd thinned out his dragoon numbers with those mines and so forth, killing a lot of them. I thought